Welcome to Beyond the Prep, a podcast dedicated to providing information and insights into the bodybuilding sport. This podcast covers a wide range of topics from finding a coach to the struggling of competing, nutrition, supplements, cost, and much more. I'll be talking with competitors so you can hear their stories, judges, coaches. If you're interested in sharing your story, send me a note at skapach40@gmail.com. Welcome to Beyond the Prep. I am your host, Sherry Kapach, and I'd like to welcome Sara, who has come to watch the event, an observer. And so tell me, you're here to watch. Is there anybody in particular, or you just came for the event?
No, I have a few ladies that came to watch and support.
Okay.
So there's 3 or 4 of them, but
All right.
I got 2 more for the end. So
Nice. So what's gotten you interested into the bodybuilding?
yeah, so I started back a few years.
Okay.
I've been on a weight loss journey, health and wellness for both, off and on.
Okay.
For the last probably 10 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
I started having kids and just kind of took off from there. But what really happened, like back in 2018, I had a breast cancer scare and realized that I was quite overweight, 350.
Oh, wow.
pounds. So
Okay.
yeah, and then over the last 3 years, I've taken off 100 pounds.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. And then last year, Golden Prairie Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I met a bunch of really cool people and inspiring people,
Mm-hmm.
and it just lit that fire that I needed to keep going and hopefully.
So what's your goal? Where you say keep going? Where are you going to?
At this point, I have some things on my plate that I just need to get through. Obstacles, everybody has them.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see myself on that stage by 2025. So
Nice.
a few years yet, but
That's
I'd like to be there.
Nice. So you started this journey of the weight loss, and you said you've dropped
100 pounds. Yeah, 100. It's 110-ish now.
It all counts.
It all counts.
Yeah, absolutely. And how are you feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah.
Like I feel healthy, strong. That breast cancer scare was not. It did not happen. Nothing came of it, but I did end up with cancer in 2020.
Oh.
Just thyroid cancer.
Okay.
But, yeah, and again, it was just another eye-opening moment that I needed to get, my act together for myself and for my kids. So.
So seeing all these, and you say you have friends here and they're competing, so you're their support group.
Absolutely. It's been really fun just to watch them through all their preps. Some of them are first timers.
Oh wow.
Some of them have been here for 10 years working hard to get to their goals. So
wow. Yeah, so you have quite a variety. Yeah. So you've seen it all.
I've seen it from this part, to the preps, to the peak week, to everything like that, and everything in between. So, and
from the first timers,
to the
experienced ones. So what's similarities there? What do you notice during their preps and that?
Everyone starts at the beginning. Everyone has their day one.
Yeah.
And I tell some of the people who reached out to me, I tell them, my day or your day one is not going to look like my day 900. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't compare that, because then you're in for some mental challenges, mental health challenges. So
yes, yeah, it is definitely a mental game for sure. And the comparison, like you say, they've all started somewhere, so. And they've all experienced it differently, depending what they're going through and whatnot.
And all walks of life, different ages, different ages and stages. So,
yeah, that's a great way of saying it.
Yeah,
right. Because the older ones, they may have to work a little harder than the younger ones to build those muscles, just because they're in the menopause and whatnot. Absolutely. Right? Everything like that. So. You're thinking in another couple of years, you're hoping that you as well will be stepping on that stage.
I would love to. It's funny. I got a picture in front of the Golden Parade Cup sign.
Uh-huh.
And last year I went on stage after everybody was done and finished.
Okay.
They're taking it down. And,
Mhm.
and I said, I just want this for my memories. And Mel said,
Mhm.
I want to see you on that stage this year, like now.
Yeah.
And I laughed. I laughed her. I'm like, no way. But I went home and I did some, soul searching and like really digging deep. I'm like, why not? If it's something, even if I just do it once, see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, a few obstacles are,
Yeah.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
And, so.
That's fabulous. That's exciting.
It is, yeah.
Must be exciting for you too.
It is, and
you have a goal.
I do. And I mean, that's important.
Yeah.
That goal setting.
That's the start, right? Is having that goal.
Yeah. And then taking action towards it.
Yeah. Which you have.
Yes.
I feel.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
I do feel,
you're
yes.
already you're just taking those steps.
Yeah. And you know what? And even if they're baby steps, you still have stepping stones, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So stage will always be there,
Mhm.
which is something great. So with your weight loss journey, any advice you could put out there for anyone that's looking to even like lifestyle change or something like that, or thinking like, okay, it's time. What could you give them for advice on that?
Oh.
Because you know where you've been, your struggles, and what were your struggles like?
Yeah, so I'm actually a recovering binge eater.
Okay.
And I'm growing up, that was not something I knew what that was.
Right.
And then of course being an adult and realizing that I did have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be eating full course meals in the middle of the night.
Oh wow.
Waking up, going for a snack, and eating whatever there was. And then eventually realizing that there's more to, and being afraid of the gym, being afraid of that, like somebody, I don't know, making fun of me or whatever.
Right.
Being judged, judgment, right? And I think around that point, recognizing that I had an eating disorder, if I can call it that, that there was more to getting healthy than going to the gym.
Right.
It had to start with nutrition, and then eventually I realized working on my mental health, and then coming to the conclusion that is body, mind, and soul. It has to be body, mind, and soul, because it won't work if it's not. So yeah, you gotta do some soul searching and forgiveness of yourself. There's always going to be outside factors, but you have to forgive yourself and then keep moving forward. So,
and that can be hard.
Absolutely, and it's not just overnight. No, this is years of
repressed.
Yes, yeah. So,
and it takes a lot to dig deep and discover, and
Yeah, and just a little bit adding on to that is I've had a lot of injuries with improper technique and form and whatnot. And the one thing that people often tell me is, well, I can't work out, or I can't, right? And I say, what can you control? And oftentimes it is your nutrition and your mental health, personal development, things like that. So it's not always about moving your body. That's important too, but I mean, that will come with time.
Yeah. That's great. That's a great way to, great piece of advice. Like say it's not just, it's your mind and your body, and you got to dig deep for that. And a lot of people don't want to pull that out, and they don't want to bring it up again. That's why it's so repressed. It's so deep. And then when you start, peeling the layers, it's like, oh, right? It's almost like a weight lifted off your shoulders, because you can only move forward when you've healed the past.
Absolutely.
Right? Fabulous. Great story. I want to thank you for coming and telling your story.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best. And I can't wait. I will be following you so that when you say, starting number one. Oh,
so excited.
It is so exciting. And congratulations on, making it so far with your weight loss journey.
Thank
look
you.
fabulous.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I want to thank my guest today and my listeners for joining me at Beyond the Prep. If you like this episode and want to make sure you don't miss any others, please subscribe. You can also find us on YouTube.